Hello, everybody. I'm Jahzere.
And I'm Jade.
And I'm Nia, and welcome to our podcast.
So each of us will be telling horror stories.
So grab your popcorn, your blanket, and headphones and turn off your lights.
Or don't. We don't care. Also, these stories are ones that we looked into ourselves, but we don't know what the others have picked. So have fun listening to our podcast.
For my story, I'm going to be reading The Red Eye. A man went to a hotel and walked up to the front desk to check in. The woman at the desk gave him his key and told him that on the way to his room, there was a door with no number that was locked and no one was allowed in there. Especially no one should look inside the room any under circumstances. So he followed the instructions of the woman at the front desk, going straight to his room and going to bed. The next night, his curiosity would not leave him alone about the room with no number on the door. He walked down the hall to the door and tried the handle. Sure enough, it was locked. He bent down and looked through the wide keyhole. Cold air passed through it, chilling his eye. What he saw was a hotel bedroom, like his, and in the corner was a woman whose skin was completely white. She was leaning her head against the wall, facing away from the door. He stared in confusion for a while. He almost knocked on the door out of curiosity, but decided not to. This disinclination saved his life. He crept away from the door and walked back to his room. The next day, he returned to the door and looked through the wide keyhole. This time, all he saw was redness. He couldn't make anything out besides a distinct red color, unmoving. Perhaps the inhabitants of the room knew he was spying the night before and had blocked the keyhole with something red. At this point, he decided to consult the woman at the front desk for more information. She sighed and said, "Did you look through the keyhole?" The man told her that he had and said, "Well, I might as well tell you the story. A long time ago, a man murdered his wife in that room, and her ghost haunts it. But these people were not ordinary. They were white all over except for the eyes, which are red."
Okay, wait. I'm gonna tell my original joke first. Okay. Why do ducks have feathers?
Why?
To cover their butt quacks. Okay. All right, and then I came up with ones that you haven't heard before. Okay. All right. So, hold on. That's not a joke. Where do horses live?
Where?
In neighborhoods. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Okay. That's really funny. Really funny. I don't know why that one is so funny to me. Okay, hold on. This isn't necessarily a joke, but if two artists had an art contest, it would end in a draw.
Wow. Okay.
This is terrible. Hold on. Why did an old man fall in a well?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, that's it. No more.
That's it? Okay.
Today, I'm going to be telling my story of the podcast, and that story is called The Hook. Now, the story begins with a couple named Donald and Sarah. They both went to the movies. Then they went for a ride in Donald's car. They parked up on a hill at the edge of town. From there, they could see the lights and up and down the valley. Donald turned on the radio and found some music, but an announcer broke in with a news. A murderer has escaped from the state prison. He is armed with a knife and his hand south on foot. His left hand is missing in its place where he wore a hook. "Let's roll up the windows and lock the doors," said Sarah. "That's a good idea," said Donald. "That prison isn't too far away," said Sarah. "Maybe we really should go home." "But it's only 10 o'clock, said Donald. "I don't care what time it is," she said. "I want to go home." "Look, Sarah," said Donald. "He's not going to climb all the way up here. Why would he do that? Even if he did, all the doors are locked. How could he get in?" "Donald, he could take that hook and break through a window and open a door," she said. "I'm scared and I want to go home." Donald was annoyed. Girls always are afraid of something, as he said. As he started the car, Sarah thought she heard someone or something scratching at her door. "Do you hear that?" she asked as they roared away. "Sounded like someone was trying to get in." "Oh, sure," said Donald. Soon they got to her house. "Would you like to come in and have some cocoa?" she asked. "No," he said. "I've got to go home." He went around the corner. He went around the other side of the car to let her out. Hanging on the door handle was a hook.
So this is the end of our horror story and Dad Jokes podcast.
Hope this got you in the Halloween mood.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.